Hey. My name is J Dragon. I was electrocuted by my keyboard, and that shock has taken me back in time. Now I'm lost in the past, but somehow, some way, I will play games. Welcome, welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the secret of Monkey Island. Do we have the secret of Monkey Island available? Not immediately. I mean, obviously we do have it available somewhere online, but it's one of those ones where I will have to get the old... it's just very bright there. It flashed up a very white screen, and it took me by surprise because it's a very dark room. I live in the darkness, so when... Did I... Yeah, I didn't turn it down, that's fine. Theoretically, it's slightly louder on the viewage side of things. Too loud? Possibly. These are the things we have to live with. Right. So I must admit, yeah, I remember now, it didn't actually do the thing I was thinking it was going to do, and then it may have done. Right, so we've got all of that, all of that, all of that. Is there... No. So I think I do need to pop the inventory open. Where is it? I don't know. My breath mints. I can't move it. I didn't want you to move it, mate. I wanted you to give breath mints to prisoner, who I'm assuming, I suppose we've not actually talked to him that much. So we don't actually know his name technically. I know his name. I mean, in a roundabout sort of way. Who are you? There we go. Let's find out his name. His name is Otis. I'd be curious, because, like, I don't know if they ever gave him a surname. It's not hugely important, but, you know, it's just one of those little things where it's like, do they actually give him a name check or not? But still.
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
Oh, what flowers? This is the this is the information you should have had regarding the picking up of the yellow flowers. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, well, I've broken the law as well. Oh no, he didn't actually specify. Interesting. I'm fairly certain he's the one who tells you, because I'm assuming there is a clue in game that tells you. Yeah, there might be a reason for that, mate. You fool.
Sometimes he sneaks me food, like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips. But once in a while, he brings this.
But yeah, anyway, where I sort of drugged the dogs with the plant, I did that because I remember that's a thing, not because the game told me that was a clue. So I'm assuming there's a clue somewhere that I missed, but was able to just sort of bypass it through previous knowledge.
So who'd want to frame you?
I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy.
No, I think you're just a habitual. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Would you happen to have a file?
You think I'd be in here if I did?
Yeah, can I have your cake? There you go. Could I have your cake, mate? Could I please? Thank you. Oh. Okay. I think I know, although it might be a bit of a stretch. Because, I mean, it's gopher repellent. Which, I mean, it's called repellent. What is it? Oh, it's a map. So let's push the gopher repellent. Look at it, open it, use it. I suppose use it will suffice, maybe.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. I can't actually. So, are you sure I can't give? Where's my give gone? Give. There we go. I thought so. Would you like this to repel your rats? I mean, it very much might. It equally might not. Thank you. Now, I am slightly tempted to eat it in front of him. So let's... Can I pull the cake? I can't move it. I can't move the cake. Can I talk to the cake? No, okay, fair enough. I did wonder if there was... close the cake? No, okay. Look at it. Open the cake? Is that good enough? Yes, it is. I don't know, maybe I don't think there's an eat or anything. I suppose, you know what, the quickest way of getting exactly what options you have here is to do old school version because they're all on the screen here. So I could have tried giving the cake, picking up the cake, using the cake might have worked, pushing the cake, looking at the cake. That might have given some kind of contextual clue to suggest this was a thing. Open the cake, close the cake, talk to the cake, or pull the cake. I opened the cake, and for anybody unaware, the cake had a file inside, because that is basically. Whoops! No, I don't want to give away the doorway. It's not my doorway to give it for anybody. But yeah, if you are unaware, it's classic. It's classic that you smuggle a file into prison via a cake. And unfortunately, he didn't think of it. He did not think of it. Now, I think we'll go back to the future so that we can have him do all the dialogue pieces, because I think that's more important. Because, you know, his delivery is magnificent, and there is no two ways around it. But is there a bookcase here? Yeah, there is, actually. Let's have a look at that bookcase.
No time for reading now.
Okay, fair enough. I wondered if there was a sort of book on flowers or something. I'm now devilishly curious as to where the clue regarding the whole grab that flower situation is. Use manual of style with shredder. Oh no, my manual of style. Give stylish confetti to heavily armed clown. Okay. I didn't know there was a heavily armed clown, but still. Oh, throw wax lips in. Fire. Oh no! All of the weird and wonderful items that you got from this scenario, you're having to give back. Use file on rhinoceros' toenails. Excellent. Use file on lock. Pick up. Fabulous idol. Excellent. Walk to. God knows. Bang. Bang. Kaboom. Arguably, let's have a look. That's too late now. Of course it is. There we go. Phew, that was a close one. Yeah. You almost got taken down by the rhinoceros.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Yeah, I think that's a deliberate irony, I'm assuming. Because if we look at the idol, you will very much see. Poisoned is a bit of an extreme. Yeah.
Broke into her house.
That's. I mean, the door was unlocked. Yeah, there you go. Good excuse. Good reasoning.
And stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
Anybody could have stolen that.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
I was just borrowing it. It belongs in a museum. The pirate leaders told me to do it. I've got a feeling that one you actually end up getting backed up on, which almost makes me want to not do it. But I'll just be honest. Guybrush is a fool for honesty, I think. I am definitely not stealing your idol. I don't know what he's talking about.
He says the pirate leaders told him to do it.
Then he's not the first decent person they've led astray.
I don't know. Hola, si un totally español and stuff.
The real question is, how do you get in here while you
Welcome.
were on guard?
I was not expecting a Spanish butters.
Step away, Fester. I can handle
I'm
this.
assuming there it probably is like a Spanish butter. Now I'm going to look up Spanish butters. What sort of butters are in Spain? Is there a very... I suppose the most Spanish butter I could think of is probably just butter with a sort of chorizo in it. Hello.
Leaders made you do it, eh?
I mean, they didn't really make me do it. I just sort of went along with what they were asking. G, well, gosh. G. Yes, G did it. Parmigiano butter. That appears to be Spanish butter.
Believe me.
What does the Spanish word butter mean?
Although I have to admit, not many
Mantequilla.
you have.
I suppose that'd be fun. Now I'm playing stupid games myself. Oh, okay. Wow. That's weird. I suppose arguably I do want slightly more than that. But yeah, one of the immediate things that came up was translate butter to Spanish. So I don't know if there's... I don't know if that's just based on the fact that I literally just looked up Spanish bars. I'm assuming that's the case, because otherwise that's a lot of people getting to Spain going, shit, I need to know the Spanish for butter. And just in case you need to know the Spanish for butter, it's manteca. So if you go into a shop, you pick up a block of butter and you just go, manteca, and then you leave because you've just declared that the man is taking the butter. Anyway, let's have a look. Oops, no, not butternuts. Butternuts, there you go. So if you need to introduce yourself, you would say, Nue Moscado. I'm manteca nut. Yeah, I suppose if you want to go hybrid, you're manteca nut. That's fantastic. It's not going to get better than I'm manteca nut. But if you're interested in what the Spanish for butternut is,
Nuez moscada.
I don't know if that came out, but
Nuez moscada.
I mean, she sounds drunk.
Butternut. Nuez moscada.
But yeah, that's the butternut for Spanish. That's the Spanish for butternut, maybe. I don't know what the butternut for Spanish is. But still, there you go. Anyway, welcome, Mr. Butternut. Welcome from your Spanish journey. And welcome, Mr. Onibushu. Welcome, all of you. Jeepers. Jeepers, I don't know.
Your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name.
Have you never heard of a man called Guybrush?
Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one.
I just kind of felt like it.
Your face is too sweet.
You'd be surprised at the chaos and carnage that this sweet little face can do. I think Hurdle was definitely the best
You're
choice.
obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you?
I don't think he's got the capacity for idle chit-chat right
I
now.
suppose you've got many more exciting
He's
things to do.
mesmerised.
I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Oh, you can take up all of Mr. Threepwood's time. Forever and always. See, this is why you want the modern version of this game. Because you get him actually saying the crazy words. I imagine Dominic Armato would say exceptionally well. Because I still remember one of my favourite lines of... Oh, okay, he's here. Master Duel Maintenance Night? Oh, no! Potential data mine info, there's that. It was Sea of Thieves maintenance as well. You're too sweet. How appropriate, you fight like a cow. That would be a terrible thing to say in an idea. Buzz off, Fester. I feel politeness might be quite nice. Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Shinetop, but you're blocking the doorway.
But there, I think I've mentioned it several times, I think. But one of my favourite lines in the game is... Yeah, I do remember saying this last week. But it's on the PlayStation 2 version, and again, it's not exclusively PlayStation 2, but it was on the PlayStation 2. I call it the PlayStation 2 one. Anyway, the coffee order from Star Buccaneers. I think that's a beautiful line.
To risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spicecake or Droopface or whatever your name is.
Threepwood, Guybrush, Threepwood, and clearly. You do not understand my special skills, do you, sir? Hopefully we also get a new solo gate and or the Madolce field. Good old-fashioned cakes. Good old cakes. Okay, so what we want to do is look at the deadly meat cleaver. That would be very useful to... Oh, damn it. That would be very useful to cut that rope.
Very sharp.
Oh, excellent. Oh, okay. Can I... there's a sword. But that's even further away, isn't it? Gonna head off now? That's fair enough. You are on holiday, so you are allowed to not be present in a stream. But do enjoy your holiday. I imagine, I don't know, what's the time in Spain? Arguably, you might get there first, but we'll just have a look. It's only going to be like a couple of hours either way, I would think. I don't know if Spanish time... No, Spanish time... No, timey kangaroo down, son. That would be a very different time period. Oh, it's 10:30-ish, give or take 8 minutes. So yeah, it's only an hour. It's an hour ahead. Oh, look at the hacksaw. It does look sharp. Oh, God damn it! Come on, the rusty knife. The rusty knife. You can. Oh, I've got a rusty butt. Sharp. I've got a sharp rusty butt. Maybe the fish. Can the fish help me? God damn it! Oh, there's an axe. Come on, buddy. You can.
Heavy and sharp.
Dang it. Plus 1 hour as far as I could tell. Hello, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Welcome. Oh, look, there's people.
Hey, Nick. I just committed a felony.
Oh, damn it.
All that big knife you've got there?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to drop a knife?
What should I do with it?
Drop it in the ocean.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in the water.
Oh, excellent.
No, don't do that.
No, do
Why
that.
not? I need to ditch it.
Yeah, and I need it.
It might wash up somewhere.
There's no other way of getting out of here.
My prints won't be on it.
Maybe I can just get to the ladder. Yeah, go on. Go on, throw it in. No? I think it's
I might need it.
God damn it.
See ya.
You son of a bitch. You've got my hopes up. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you absolute bastard.
I can't reach it. I'm tied to this stupid idol.
Dang it.
I don't see anything special about it.
Well, it's over there. You can get to the axe though, can't you? Just sort of lie down and sort
I
of...
can't reach that from here.
You could put some effort in, Guybrush. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes. See if another interesting little extra scene sort of... Any extra scenes? Yeah, that's seeing if there's any extra scenes. I know technically, I think you can let him die here if you do exceed 10 minutes. Now, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. But, then again, where's my menu? Yeah, go on, I'll tell you what, let's just do a bonus little save here. That's it. That way, we can sit here. I know, it's the world's most boring thing. But we can sort of just sit here for... Well, it's less than 10 minutes now. It's probably about 8 minutes. But, yeah, no. Ugh. I've got nothing really left to say. I know, I will point out, I know how to get out of this puzzle. I know how to get out of this situation. It is not anything to do with the beautifully rusty sharp knife that you could cut the rope with. Gosh darn it, you could cut the rope with a hacksaw, but it's just out of reach. And even the meat cleaver, one of the closest objects, no, he just can't reach it. In fairness, part of that, I think, is because he's just got no depth. If you walked forward a bit, you might be able to have a go, son. Is there any items in my inventory that would help? Pull the shovel, talk to the shovel, close the shovel, push the shovel, look at the shovel, use the shovel. Use the shovel with the meat cleaver. Oh, you could with the shovel, though. You could with the shovel, sir. Oh, shit. I still need to do the last 2 duels for that to get all the Gemmingtons. I tried yesterday and got very bored very quickly again, as usual, because people are still using all the nonsense cards that I just find to be ugh. But I did identify, and I sort of knew this previously, but I think I've identified my key issue with Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays, which is there's too much denial. And it's too easy to get to a huge amount of denial. So it's very simple to just summon a load of monsters. In fact, a lot of the time it's one monster that basically says you can't do the things you need to do. And if you try to remove me, I'll block you. If you try to do anything, I'll block you. And then, when my turn comes around again, I'll come back. And that's the bits that annoy me the most. Because I don't necessarily mind if it's like a card that says, if your opponent tries to do this, then, do you know what? Block it, and this card goes to the graveyard. If at that point the text finished, I think it would be fine. Because at that point you'd be cautious about using that effect because you're losing your monster. There's a cost. But nowadays they don't bother with the idea of having a cost. Because essentially it's, oh, I can do this by chucking that into the graveyard. Next turn it will come back. And so I can do it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And it's just like, ugh, fuck off. But yeah, that's I think I've identified as my fundamental. Just play Token Collector. I don't know what Token Collector is, but I'm assuming somewhere along the line, whatever token ability you would be doing will get denied. Your summon will be denied. Your ability will be denied. Your magic card will be denied. Whatever it is, it will be denied at some point. Because that seems to be the game now. Like if you can summon a denial monster in the first turn, that's kind of you sorted and done. Which is just like, ugh, so boring nowadays. It's just like I don't know. I feel like the glory days and decent matches I've had on it are, you have a turn. You've done something. Okay, I'll have a turn. I can counter the thing you did. Oh, but you can counter the thing I did. Okay, fair enough. Back to you, back to me, back to you, back to me. You're countering my counter? Well, I'm countering the counter that you tried to counter with me. And that's what I always liked about the series as well, when they sort of did the full-on, hey, look, I can counter your counter with my counter. And now you're countering my counter. Oh, golly, it's getting deep then. Whereas nowadays, it just doesn't feel like there's any real competition. I suppose it's probably because my deck's shit in modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! But it still feels like, even if I had like a better deck, it still feels like a lot of decks are relying on first turn setup, and then boom, that's it. You're done. Good news, I think we've only got about 3 to 4 minutes left. I think, something along those lines. But there you go. Yeah, see, like, if you can bring it back from a bad position, that's fair enough. But the problem I've found is because my gimmick puppets rely on special abilities, at the moment they summon a monster that says, no, I can remove myself to block your special ability, that's all of my stuff done.
I don't know how much longer I can hold my breath.
I mean, as mentioned, my guess, 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm thinking we've got about 2 to 3 minutes left, Guybrush. But we'll see. We'll see. As I say, do you know what? I have genuinely never done this. I've never just sat here and let him die. Theoretically die. Because I think this is one of like the only ways you can actually die in a Monkey Island game. Because it's not like sort of King's Quest or... Yeah, I suppose King's Quest is a reasonable example. Leisure Suit Larry would perhaps be another one. It's not really based on the idea of the protagonist dying. There's not like traps to sort of trick you into doing it wrong. It's all very much just story and fun. So I think sort of basically... Oh! Okay. Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe that was timed out because I didn't move the mouse? I don't know what that was. Or this is a brand new computer issue where the escape key's buggered. Oh, there you go. Maybe it was to give me a chance to not let Guybrush die? Yeah, no, that's... Well, I say. Okay, that was unexpected. Well, I suppose, actually, that was fully expected. In fairness, fully expected, but still. It's kind of like the adult share. When it pops off, it can go with the best of them, but one negate if I don't open an extender, which this deck isn't great about, and it just kind of bricks the turn. I end on a 1400 brick and a prayer, usually. Yeah, see, well, I suppose arguably I don't even get a 1400, because Gimmick Puppets barely have any attack or defense strength. But yeah, it's just frustrating that so many... Yeah, no, that's it. Wow, they don't even, like, do you a game over screen. You just sat here. He did lose a shoe, though. Interesting. I didn't fully notice him lose a shoe. I suppose we can go back in time to see the original version, where he hasn't lost a shoe, and he's a lot greener. Which, arguably, I feel like the blue... Yeah, I feel like blue is a bit more traditional. That's a little bit zombie. And, of course, that rope is not quite as animated. But, yeah, there you go. That's what happens if you wait 10 minutes in under the water as Guybrush Threepwood. He dies. Much like you'd expect any sort of person to do so after 10 minutes under the water. Oh well. Oh, there's brine. Brine. Oh, I see. Oh, how fast. Oh, I'm assuming that they've done that in the original as well. Yeah. And order hint book. Float. Bloat. Stare. Bob and rot. That is magnificent. Do you know what? It's interesting. I don't know if I'd have necessarily noticed that, although it is there. Stink, bloat, linger, stare, float, stink. I know, he doesn't actually bloat. Or at least I don't think he bloats. I think we're just sort of there. Linger. Linger here. Rot. We rot Guybrush. No. Rot the rope. That'll solve the puzzle. No, okay. We'll load the game. It was the second file, so that's fine. There we go. Do you know the really easy way of dealing with this puzzle? You where is it? Where is it? Pick it up. There you go. You pick it up and put it in your pants. That's it.
I guess I'll be needing a sword.
Oh, and a sword.
This
Okay.
will do.
Fair enough. I must admit I didn't know we'd lost our sword, but fair dues. That'll do. LeChuck! You damn ghost pirate. That was LeChuck's ghost ship, surely.
Confused.
Well, it's fine.
What are you doing just standing around? The governor's
I was
been kidnapped.
just surviving a drowning.
By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. He caught her alone when she came down here to rescue you.
That's true. Concrete shoes would have definitely been problematic. Like Grenmaju or Luna Kaiju, always go second, nuke their field, then start doing stuff. For a guy called LeChuck, he doesn't seem that French. He might be Canadian? It's always a possibility. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, whenever you come across a problem, just go, might be Canadian. And that's a potential solution. I'll get a crew and go rescue
I'll go
her.
get a crew in a ship and go rescue her.
Damn straight. I'm a mighty pirate.
It's not gonna be easy, you know.
Yeah, well, the pirate trials weren't
Take the
easy.
governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island.
If this whole situation was
No
easy...
pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They left this note.
Oh,
You can have
was it
but
nice?
I don't think you'll like what it says.
You don't even know if I can read.
Oh, Governor.
I can, but,
Why did you have
you
to
know.
risk your life for me?
Who said she did?
Maybe you cared for me more than I thought. Just as I now realize how much I care for you. It's my fault the governor's in this mess, and I swear I'll get her out of it, even if I have to sail to Monkey Island myself to get her.
Cool. Our next goal is to go to Monkey Island. You have 16,212 gems. I will unlikely ever get that level of gemmage because I never win. And I feel like gems come to people who win. Or I suppose people who can just endure the loss for longer than about 20 minutes. And unfortunately, I can endure the loss for about 20 minutes and then just go...
Your governor is alive and well.
Just
and
can't
by
be
my
bothered with
side.
it.
She was always
It's
with me.
always the same. As I say, it always seems to boil down to the same. I summon this monster that says no.
Yours truly, in La
And that's it. That's the game ended. Because, you know... And as I say, like... It wouldn't be so bad if there seemed to be more cost for them to do it, but the fact that everything returns to do it again next turn, it's like, oh, it's just silly. Ah, interesting. I think P was pick up, yes. I will pick up that mug. I will pick up that mug. I will pick up that mug. No, I will pick up that mug, please. Might start buying gems. It's a slippery slope. A slippery slope. And I would like to pick up that mug, please. And I'd like to pick up that mug, please. Don't ask why I'm picking up all these mugs. It's not important. Talk to the chef. Where are all the pirates? I need to hand in all of my trial goods.
Oh, they're all up looting the governor's mansion.
It's interesting. He has a beard in this one. There's no full evidence to suggest he has a beard in the original. And he doesn't have a beard in the Return to Monkey Island. So, you can make of that what you will. I don't know. I'm just giving you information at this point. It's not entertaining, it's just, you know, it's just facts. You may not be amused, but you are more knowledgeable. You blew a few thousand on it. Dark is good. Ooh. And the vampire link is okay. I see. I'm slightly interested in doing vampires just because vampires are fun. But there you go. Will you join me? Come on, get on my crew, boy. The only slight issue here... I don't know whether he's got... Yeah, it's kind of the same there. But his stomach doesn't necessarily look like it's folding over the table. It looks like the table has a chunk cut out specifically dedicated to his stomach. Which, granted, if he sat at that table a lot, it could be worthwhile. You know, if you're sat at a desk for a prolonged period of time and you've got a stomach, you might be interested in cutting a stomach-shaped gap into that desk. But that's a sort of public table, so I doubt he would do that. Where can I get a ship? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no, I have to go and see Stan. I don't know if I want to. I dread to think, do you know how much you've spent on Smite? Give me a drink. Get it yourself there. I've had a feeling he was going to say that. Right, so I'm off. Now, I don't feel like I want to... I will not wear mittens, and I will wear my little pirate booties. Take that. Open the door, please. Gosh, there you go. There's the pot of stew. There's the grog. The grog will come in handy in the not too distant future. Ah, the little portrait. That's interesting. That is also in the... if you told me it was over £1,000, I'd believe you. Well, that's a lot. I don't know how much I've spent on Smite. Not a lot, in fairness, I don't think. Most of the gems... Well, do they do gems? I feel like they did do gems in Smite as well, didn't they? But I might be wrong. Most of that has been... I think I've probably purchased a few here and there. But most of them, I think, were sort of just earned on the days when they gave them away and stuff. Do I want to go the archway? Yes, I do. Because I need to find an able crew. And I also need to find... Ah, you look like an able-bodied crew. Come in here. Talk to. Always do that one wrong.
Did you know the governor's been kidnapped?
Do they care? I get the impression the answer is no. It doesn't sound like you knew about that.
I'm going after those immaterial authority figure nappers. Are you with me?
Go on, gents. To piracy. To adventure.
Well,
Come on.
could probably take care of herself.
That's definitively true, but, you know.
Yeah.
And we've got the circus to think of.
The circus can come with us.
Elephants.
The elephant can come with us. The rat can come with us.
And get rid of these minutes.
The minutes can come with us as well. The monkeys will love the minutes.
I'm sorry. We simply can't go at this time.
Damn bloody pirates.
Seems like it's always 10 o'clock on this.
No, it is classified as 10 o'clock still. It almost looks like... Because that almost is in the middle. So it could have been 11 o'clock. It would have been interesting had it been 11 o'clock. Oh, yes, this is... Yeah, this is relatively important at some point. I can't quite recall exactly how I do these things, but we'll see. I just want to browse at the moment. I can't do anything with you, sir. But I'll be back to do terrible things later. Because I'm definitely going to be doing terrible things to you, sir. Under no circumstances would I encourage thievery. But I might... Oh, there's a man there. Should I care about this man? I mean, maybe.
I must be in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
I am actually in the wrong place. I got confused as to which way I needed to go. But we want to go to the jail at some point anyway. Oh, they just generally don't rename him to Otis. He is just always prisoner.
The governor's been kidnapped. What?
The governor of Melee
Here,
Island.
look at this note.
The governor of this island, the one who probably locked you up. Yes.
That really makes me mad. Oh, I feel like kicking someone.
I wonder if she left her place unlocked.
I think she did, but there's a bloke there.
If I let you out, would you join my crew?
Sure! Of course! To my emancipator, I shall be eternally indebted.
And you'll never do any crimes again, right? You won't end up in prison several more times, surely. That would not happen. This guy is named Chinese Food. I mean, I suppose. Maybe he was just very hungry. Maybe the problem was he was exceedingly hungry. Yeah, no, fuck off, mate. I pushed the wrong area and ended up in your store. I didn't want to be in your store, but that's beside the point. But yeah, maybe when he built his sort of avatar, he was exceedingly hungry. It is me again. Do you know how to get to Monkey Island? I know, but now I need to know how to get to Monkey Island. Okay, no, fair enough then. You don't know how to get to Monkey Island. What a useless sort of map salesman. Can't sell me a map to Monkey Island. Anyway, do you remember what the pirates said about grog? Do you? It's crucial. I mean, I am slightly curious how many people have played Monkey Island before. Because I am basically telling you, you know, fundamentally, it's not it wouldn't be considered a particularly good guide, but it is fundamentally, I'm sort of doing you a guide to Monkey Island here. But still, let's see. I'll just have a look at this and look at the barrel.
I think it's full of that
Yeah.
foul stuff pirates drink.
Okay. Well, earlier on in the game, and I happen to know this. Whoops, no. Oh, God. You know what? It might actually end up being easier. Do you know what? Yeah, I think it's going to be easy to go back in time. So let's do that. And then use mug with barrel. And we have got ourselves a bottle of grog. This stuff is eating right through the mug. Oh, no. What would we possibly do with a drink that could melt metal? I think you'll find what we can do with a drink that melts metal is melt a lock in a prison. Now we just have to be slightly cautious because I can't remember exactly how many states the mugs have, but you do at some point. And I may fuck it up first because... Yeah, okay, let's... oh, shit, hang on. No, guybrush, let me use... No, okay, wait, what? I can't get any... Ah, dang it. Have I fucked it? Yeah, I fucked it, okay. A little earlier. I've got plenty of mugs, so I can do it a lot earlier. Yeah, you get a bit more ambience with the modern version as well. Which I didn't necessarily expect that. I mean, to a certain extent, it's not outrageous, but still. That hurricane going through Florida starting to send some wind up here. Oh, shit. Yeah, that is quite something, it sounds like. Although it was interesting, it sounds like the schools have been sort of sent home and sort of kept home. Because I was watching a fella by the name of HitboTC who streams Sea of Thieves, and he was what they call tucking in Sea of Thieves, which is basically you sneak aboard an enemy vessel and sort of basically hide until they get themselves, the treasure, and then you steal the treasure off of them. And he was tucking on this ship, and they were discussing the hurricane and how they were at home, and sort of they were supposed to be doing their AP homework or some such. It was very daft, him listening in on all their secrets, all their conversations. Right, what we'll do is I think we'll walk around to this side, but we'll avoid going through the arch, because what we'll do is grab that new mug there. And this is basically what you have to do. You have to get the mug into the jail cell. I'll just put in a fresh one there. And then use it with the lock. And then we should be able to go back to the future.
Hey, great! A drink!
This is not for you. Well, you're going to have to remain thirsty, because this is for chewing through the lock, so that you can get out of here.
I used to drink that stuff.
I know. God only knows what it does to the insides of a pirate.
Sucker!
How dare you?
But
How dare you?
still have a deal?
Report to the ship as soon as possible.
Dang it.
We're being okay. Report to the ship as soon as possible. We're being
Oh,
okay.
I can't hear it. Yes. So I think I played it several times. But because I turned up the desktop audio, I figured I'd, turn it down so I can't hear it. I just have to have faith that it's playing it.
Their old hiding place in the underground rivers of Monkey Island and drop anchor.
Well, after a long voyage, we all have to drop anchor at some point. Fester, what are you doing here?
I just stopped by to congratulate you on your kidnapping mission.
I think you've got the wrong bloke, mate.
Captain,
That's Fester Shinetop. It couldn't possibly be... What? Fester? What's happening, Fester? Fester, you alright? Oh my god, Fester was the ghost pirate that Chuck all along. Son of a bitch.
Never felt better.
Played one card and the guy quit. I can't deny, I have done that.
yes, the,
Because it's like, I know what you're doing. And it's like, no, I can't be bothered. There's no chance in hell. So I'm assuming his deck does not play well against Sword Soul.
everything's under control.
But there you go.
She escaped a few times. But we've got her locked
The
up
Sword
in
Souls didn't seem too bad.
one's getting in or out.
But they just, I think basically they ended up using the Sword Souls to summon into more of the bullshit cards. Which is kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, can you not just, like, enjoy your Sword Souls? Nope. Apparently, no, you can sort of do weird shit with it.
Brush Threepwood will not be a problem.
Oh, I see.
At this very moment, he's 20 feet underwater.
Ah, not so much.
Bloated up like a fattened pig.
Not in this universe.
He's being eaten out by crabs. Fish pecking at his fingers. Trying to make you
Good
wish you
lord.
were there to watch.
There's a fox.
Ah,
I'm loosely assuming Mr. Blue Bush. But it's weird, it doesn't always scroll. I need another piece of chat in order to find out for certain.
Sure, it's locked up tight.
But there is a fox in the corner of Monkey Island. And it was surprisingly loud, that one. I suppose arguably it's because of the fact that I've got... Monkey Island seems to be surprisingly quiet as a game. I don't know precisely why, but for some reason Monkey Island is exceedingly quiet. But yes, welcome Foxy, whoever you are. Whoever has foxed, and will probably fox again, welcome. If it is not who I thought it was, then, do feel free to introduce yourself as the Foxy Whisperer. For that is what you are going to be known as now. You are going to be known as the Foxy Whisperer. Hello, I am the Foxy Whisperer. And I am Foxy. Especially when I whisper. Oh, good lord, there's a birthday cake. And it is Mr. Blue Bush. He's birthday caking and he's Foxy. He's got a fox in his birthday cake. Well, I guess we should probably go find ourselves a ship, shouldn't we? Because if we do not have a ship, we cannot sail to Monkey Island. We also need a couple of other members of our crew. And here we have the world's weirdest coat. And I'm wondering, does it do that in the original as well? No. Yes, question mark. Difficult to say. Big, little, fast, slow. You want it, I got it. Do. Maybe it is doing it. But certainly here, you can really see the fact that it's a texture and his arms are moving around the texture rather than the texture is moving on his arms. And it does that in Return to Monkey Island as well. I can't redeem Obi since this isn't a stream. I beg your pardon. What? What does that mean?
What are you interested in looking at today?
I'm not live right now. What? I'm assuming that's not true. Before we are conversing in such a fashion, but I'm assuming there's some kind of glitch that is claiming it is not live. Because otherwise, I've been conversing very much to myself, and you've been very much... You can only redeem this reward during a stream. Well, balls. Interesting. I don't know how to solve that problem, so I'm probably not going to on this occasion. I'll have to try testing out and seeing if it will work next time. I'm going to hope that it is simply... Yeah, see, that one works. So, yeah. They went first and special summon like 5 monsters. See, do you know what, that irks me. Because you shouldn't be able to special summon 5 monsters. It's absolutely silliness, but there you go. Let me see the best ship you've got. I want to see your very best. Damn straight. Damn straight, Sam. Summon 5 monsters, tell that to the DM. But a DM's allowed to summon 5 monsters. Yu-Gi-Oh! You should only really be able to summon 1 and then maybe special summon another one. And that's kind of about all you should be really allowed to do in the game. But then they introduced synchro summons, which required more monsters, so they put in more special summons, and it was kind of okay at that point. But then they introduced Xyz monsters, which required more monsters, and so they needed more ways to special summon. And then they introduced, I think, pendulum monsters, which was a way of special summoning even more monsters. And then, of course, they introduced link summoning, which required even more monsters, which required even more special summons, and it's like it's gotten out of control. Have they brought squats back? What was the ones? It might be them, yeah. But there's definitely one. It's quite interesting. I think they just released it. And I'm sure this won't surprise you, but they just released them, fucked up the rulebook in such a way that they were so overpowered they had to be banned immediately. I think that's the story. Don't 100% quote me on it. You know, do your own independent research, etc., etc. But nonetheless, I believe that is the story that has occurred. We're introducing the new people. Here's the rulebook. Oh shit! They're super powerful. You can't play these characters. So, yeah. And interestingly enough, I do have a Games Workshop near me. You got a free Space Dwarf painting compo October 29th. Oh, I was going to say, that's today, but it's not. It's 29th of September. Can I have credit? Stan doesn't really do credit, I don't think. He does money. Nah, so he's not interested in...
Just old Stan's philosophy.
Do-do-do. He never stops moving, I don't think, Stan. Because even when he stops his hands, his foot's still going. Because I think one of the other companies also decided to take shots at them. I can't remember what company it was, but one of the other companies on Facebook was going, you can buy our dwarves, and you can use them immediately. If I hear you like space dwarfs, why don't you buy them from us? But there you go. Now I know how Malice felt 6 or 7 years ago when they killed Vanderzeer. Yes. Oh dear. But there you go. Money is no object. Or at least it won't be in the not too distant future.
All I have is this rubber chicken.
It's a damn fine chicken.
Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle?
Yes! I've got you covered!
I already got one of those.
Oh. Shit.
You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
Got 173 pieces. Oh! Well, no, you don't. Do you? Wait, what? That said 173, and then I declared 371. Guybrush, one of us has gone mad. So, gonna open card packs in Yu-Gi-Oh! To stop me thinking about 40k because it's making me mad again. That's probably reasonable. That's probably reasonable. Okay, maybe this isn't the ship for me. Okay.
Of course it isn't.
Do you have one that's, you know, 371 gold coins?
What else can I show you?
I don't know. I really don't have much to spend. I'm going to have to sort of lower my desires, I think. Finish the event. Nice. Now just playing Adult Chief for funsies. Decent. Oh, snap! What? Did you draw something exceedingly good? Did you draw a space dwarf? That would be the sweetest of sweetnesses. But, I don't know. I might pop into a Games Workshop, perhaps, but I don't know. I technically have to walk right past it, but still. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba.
They set off, like many before, to find the legendary
Popcorn.
of Monkey Island. And like many
Interesting.
before, they disappeared forever.
Why does that not surprise me that that's a monster? And I'm assuming there's probably a mama corn and a baby corn, perhaps.
Returned to Melee Island without a single human aboard. Some claim it was sailed back by a crew of chimps.
Chimps? There aren't any chimps in the Caribbean.
Oh, shut up. It makes a good story.
How much?
Anyway, this baby's mine now.
I think this is the boat. Yeah, this is our boat. Because I believe it is the Sea Monkey. Well, again, I have no more than 173, but I think he's going to say 371. Which is a very strange glitch. Gains 1,000 attack points when there's a Field's Bow in play, which would counteract the effects of Black Rose Garden. Ah. Legacy, you get a card called Hyena. Just simply Hyena. Okay.
This may not be the ship for me.
I mean, I think it is the ship for me, but yeah, I do have to figure out a way of getting money. Oh, that's handy. It's a monkey head. That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen on that screen. Okay, let's try and figure out how to get some cash in my life. I feel like I might have to rob a bank. I mean, I would hope, even by Yu-Gi-Oh standards, surely, good God, Stan, how did you do that? Please don't tell me the stands are multiplying. It's disturbing.
An extra strong magnetic compass
with your picture on it.
That could be important.
That's right.
If we ever need a magnet, we now have an extra strong magnetic compass. But yeah, I would sincerely hope that a hyena card would show a hyena. A Fiend Kraken! Nice.
They're moving fast.
That's an
today.
old
Yes, sirree.
Mako Tsunami card, isn't it?
Anything in stock.
He likes himself a fiend Kraken.
He'll be back.
I know, I will be back, but once I've got money. Right, let's go to the Swordmaster. She might. Can we do a little bit fast steps? Go on. Pitter patter, fast steps, Skybosh, fast steps. There you go. Good lad. Do. Ah, that's alright. Level 3 Earth Beast, 1300 with 3 ugly hyenas on it. That is exactly what you need. That is accurate to the name, and I'm pleased by that. I mean, arguably it should be called hyenas, but still. Ah, not the hyena. Okay.
You've already got the t-shirt.
I know, but I want you on my crew. You're awesome. Come forth and be crew.
The governor's been kidnapped.
Surely you want to do something.
What? That's ridiculous. Oh no. This looks bad. Very bad.
I know, they spelled governor
I'm
wrong.
getting a ship and a crew
I don't think
together
they
to go
did.
rescue her.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but count me in.
Magnificent.
Doc.
Report to the ship as soon as possible. We're being okay?
That's what we like to see. Come forth. Second crew member. Yeah. I don't actually have a ship, but details. Details. Do. Ah, that's quite nice. See, that's the sort of special summon that I can get behind. Because there's a cost. I know, I can't help myself. I keep reiterating the idea that there should be a cost behind these things. And that's what the developers of Yu-Gi-Oh! Seem to have forgotten. And I do slightly blame the TV series. Because I think they wanted so many dramatic sort of, oh my god, how could the protagonist ever get past this horrendous beast? That it has gotten sort of to the stage where it's silly. Giant Germ, yeah, Giant Germ's the same principle, I suppose. But that's dark, so I'm guessing there's probably a reason why you might want 2 Earth Beasts as opposed to 2 Giant Germs. But I suppose there were quite a few of those. That was back in, like, I think that was... Well, that was back when they introduced Tribute Summoning, I suppose. In order to get you the ability, as, you know... Because, oh no, I think Giant Germ only ever summoned 1 extra Giant Germ, rather than the 2. But I might be wrong. Certainly in the series, I think he only ever summoned 1 extra.
I don't have the time to show you any more tattoo
It was 2. As I say, I think in the series they only ever showed him summoning 1, whereas
The governor's been
the card may very well have been 2. But that was to try and allow you to, you know, tribute summon easier. Do.
Oh no. This is horrible.
I know, they spelt governor wrong. Look, it's a different character, I can do the same joke. If you don't reuse the same joke with different people you meet, you're doing it wrong. Collectively called recruiters. I did not know that. But we could get a crew together and sail off. Yes. Go on. Come on, you want to be a part of my crew, don't you? Yeah. Hello.
What about me?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Captain. Excuse me. Do you mind? Would you dial it down? Dial it down. Not that funny.
That's a good one.
Hey, I'm serious.
Really?
Look, whoever owns the ship is the captain.
Let's see you prove it.
Simple rules.
Walk this way.
Okay.
There's something in here that I want to show.
No, I think the test was walking that way, and I walked exactly the same way as you did.
Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it.
Oh god.
But I don't mean to scare you.
Doing the newborn dragon cards. Interesting. Is that a baby dragon?
After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, 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 arr.
Oh God.
Let's just hope you're quicker than I was.
Well, I'm thinner. That might make me quicker. Sweet
I
mercy.
just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha. Silly me.
I don't think I've got any food in my inventory.
I'll let you open this last door yourself. Just
Oh God.
let me get out of your way.
Okay.
Wait,
I think we might need a plan.
Getting cold feet?
no, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay. But what kind of beast is it going to
Okay,
be?
go ahead. If you've got the guts.
Do I have anything in my... Oh, I've got meat. Yes. The meat will save me. I'm glad I picked up a second spare hunk of meat. It's quite plausible. Let's have a look at my sword. Oh, it's still the Slash Master. Even though it was a brand new sword that I picked up out of the ocean. Okay, well, in for a penny. Let's open the bad boy. Oh God. I'll tell you what, let's go back in time. Hey, it's a parrot. The murderous winged devil. It's a parrot. Tap it, tease it, poke it, jab it, bother it, stroke it. I think stroking it. Yeah. Gotta have a stroke. There you go. I stroked your parrot.
I don't believe it.
It's a parrot.
You are
It's just
a
a
brave
parrot.
man after all.
I'm confused.
The beast I've feared
I knew it was something. I must admit, I had a hamster in my brain. I don't know why. Maybe there was a hamster joke somewhere else that I'm getting confused at, but still. Do do do. I just want some cool blue eyes guards then.
Not even good enough to swab your
Never hover on the D there.
You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a talking tattoo.
And I just need people.
Swab my decks
I'm not.
anytime.
Really?
Of course. You might get the blue eyes jet.
Just
I
pack
think
your
that
shit
was
and
fairly
get
easy
done.
to get. I think I got that one reasonably easily.
Thank you.
Mystical Elf White Lightning. Interesting.
I won't let you down.
I don't recognise the name of that one. I know White Lightning tends to be the attack of the blue eyes, so where Mystical Elf comes from.
To show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow,
Maybe.
This is sounding better and better all the time.
Well,
Report to the ship as soon as possible. We're being okay.
excellent. That's our second crew member. In fact, that is 3 crew members we have now. So let's use the rubber chicken to get across. Whoop, no, not one. Okay. Use rubber chicken on the cable, please. Do 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 do. Come on, Guybrush, get across. There's the one disadvantage with this older version of the newer version of Monkey Island. They decided to keep the fact that you had to do all of the things every single time. So there's no like double click to skip to the next area and stuff, which I must admit, when they decided to put that in, that was a little bit of a godsend, because it made life a lot quicker. Like here, we just unless there is some kind of special, I don't think it would work. No, I think the point is the architecture of the game, I suppose, didn't have the ability to skip forward to the next area, whereas later games, of course, did. Which, as I say, when they worked out how to do that, it was very much an exceedingly useful case of affairs, because it allowed you to just hurriedly wander across the maps very easily, which was nice. Right, I believe I know how to get my ship, but we will have to wait and see if I can figure it out. I might have to talk to Stan again first. I don't know. I know exactly. Well, I know roughly what I'm trying to do. Oh, where you gone? Look at the sign. What are you doing?
Ring bell for service.
Okay, I guess I'll ring the bell.
It never fails.
There he is.
I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell.
I wasn't expecting you to be gone, mate. So I don't know what you're up to, but...
What do you want?
Hey, there you go. A note of credit. Yes, please.
You are?
Basically, I want to steal all your money. Yeah? Obviously.
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
Okie dokie. You go ahead and do that. Under no circumstances am I going to look at what you're going to be doing here. So... Oh god. Hang on. Oh god. Shit. Yep, no, I've already lost track. I thought it was going to be simpler than that. So I believe it was... No. I think I got the first bit. And then I very much lost track, because it was a lot more complicated than I thought.
To be honest, sir, I'm between jobs.
Tyrant Dragon is good, Jet is really good, but I think most lists only play the one.
No job, no credit.
That's fine. You go, yeah, you go and put that back, and then I'll magically get another job, and then make you open the safe again. So, bam, 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 bam. Cock! I missed the fucking last one. Unbelievable. Oh well, we'll do it again. We'll do it again at some point. So 1, 2, 3, and then
what else do you want?
Back there.
I
guess I'll leave and come back in a moment. It's a mystical elf that, if your opponent activates an effect, can be summoned from your hand if you control a level 5 or higher normal monster. Basically, I suppose, Blue Eyes, if it's meant to be Blue Eyes support, which I'm assuming it is since it's called White Lightning, and negate said effect. God, more nopes in the game, excellent. Also, you can target one normal monster in either graveyard, special summon it to your field. Again, I suppose Blue Eyes oriented. And if you do, all monsters your opponent controls must attack that monster this turn, if able, while you control it. Oof, that is quite something. I don't know whether it's considered sort of good or not, but definitely that seems quite potent. Right, so I think...
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
I think I've got it roughly noted down. So, dink, 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 dink. Okay. And then back up. Okay. So it's all the way back round. And again, this one I think is going to be one of those puzzles that is a lot easier to do in the past than it is to do in the future, perhaps. But I suppose the keyboard shortcuts might do it.
To be honest, sir, I'm between jobs.
I'm never going to actually get... There is no scenario where he gives me this note of credit. Which is why I'm going to steal this note of credit. So he puts it back in the thing. Let's just... what did I do with my pencil? There it is. Just in case. I think I know it, so... Dink, dink, dink. Dink, dink. All the way round. And then back up again. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I might be wrong, but I think we're okay. Didn't get anything cool Blue Eyes related. Well, that's unfortunate. That pool was so boring that I only unlocked 2 secret packs. I see. And did you get any of their sort of... And I understand why they're doing it, but it's such a blatantly bullshitty sort of thing where they go, oh no, you didn't seem to pick up any super rares. Well, if you buy another pack, it's guaranteed. And it's like, yeah. As if I was ever going to actually pull any super fucking rares, you fucking dickheads. You've done that deliberately to make me buy an extra pack on top, haven't you? I got your fucking game. Anyway. Oh, you did get super rare, fair enough. Dismisses my theory that they're arseholes.
told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
Yeah, go on. Ask her again. Even though I've already seen her. I just need him out of the shop. Yes, you could. Absolutely. It's intriguing. He does have a peg leg. So maybe it's later. Or maybe it's a different game that I'm thinking of. Anyway, so I'd like to pull the handle because I think that's going to be the way to do it. Can't remember which way round. So that's pull the handle. Does pull the handle? Okay. Is it? Okay, it is directional. Excellent. So now we want to... No, not use the handle. What was... okay, let's just go back in time. And so we were pulling the handle. So now we want to push the handle. In order to go like that. And then we want to pull the handle all the way around. Pull... Yeah. Okay, so that should be it, yeah? And then push the handle back up the street. Excellent, there we go. That's the ticket. One push, one pull. Do I have my credit note? Yes, I do.
Liability for the debts of the bearer of this note for any amount up to 5,000 pieces of 8.
Excellent. Now I've stolen his note of credit. That's what we like to see. I am Guybrush Threepwood. There are no consequences for me, 'cause I just wander through life, stealing everything from everyone. Oh yeah. It was the Vampire Fascinator. Now, okay, I'm curious. Is that like one of those tiny hats, but is actually a vampire? So it's a Vampire Fascinator. Or is it a monster that fascinates vampires? I am fascinated by the Vampire Fascinator. It's fascinating to know what else it can do. The latter. Okay, fair enough. Let's get back to the cliffside. We need to go back to Stanley. We need to go back to Stanley. Now, I could go through every single piece of dialogue, or I could probably skip to the ship that I'm fairly certain is the one I have. I guess I'll go through the dialogue. Might as well. Howdy once again, Stanley. Oh, it's great to see you. It's always great to see you, Stan.
Everybody does. You know why they come back?
Because of your stunning personality?
These ships. I've got something for everyone. Come.
Okay. Well, we've seen the big expensive one. So, what else? The red one. Something not too expensive but built to last. The spiffy blue one. Yeah. Anything that's spiffy has to be good.
It's mine.
Oh, okay. Can I buy it? Are you sure?
What else can I show you?
But I want the spiffy blue one.
How much do you want for yours?
I told you, it's not for sale.
Ah, Stan, you seem like a man who's willing to sell your own grandmother. So,
What else can I show you?
I'm surprised you're not willing to sell your own ship. Anyway, let's try and find out more about the not too expensive.
Affordable quality. Hey, that's my motto. I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way.
Why does everybody want me to walk like they walk? It's weird. You can steal a monster from your opponent's graveyard and summon it in defense position, but then you can't special summon for the rest of the turn. You can also tribute on one monster on your side of the field and then steal a monster from your opponent's field for a turn. Interesting. Now, I'd be surprised. Is it just a blanket you can't special summon? Or is it you can't special summon except for zombie monsters or something along those lines? Because that's the usual way they do it these days. That's how the gimmick puppets, I think, work. You can't special summon anything apart from specifically the gimmick puppets that you want to summon. I suppose it's to prevent you from using the fancy effects. Well, it's to prevent you using their effects to summon some random nonsense monster, I suppose, but still.
I really would. I usually do, but not for the amount this baby's
Oh, come on.
Maybe one of the other ships would be more
Okay.
in your price range.
Fine.
So,
I suppose I'll have to take the cheapest one. Boo.
Could I see the cheap one again?
It is my destiny to have the sea monkey, though.
I knew it. Just
For
can't
the
get
sea
it out of
monkey
your
is my
mind.
ship.
Walk this way. Hard to stay away from a good mystery, isn't it? Hmm? Just how much were you looking to spend today?
Up to 5,000 gold.
I got credit from the storekeeper.
Yeah,
Will you
dude.
take it?
Hey, of course.
I mean,
Your credit's
I
always good at stats.
got
It doesn't matter if
credit
you had
from the
credit
storekeeper.
problems in the past.
Oh, I've got no credit
Chronic
problems.
Gambling mishaps? I mean, who am I to judge, right? If the storekeeper trusts you enough to give you a letter of credit, then you must be an honest man with a steady
give.
income, right?
Give. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, good lord.
Let's get down to
They're
the
running
brass
out of
tacks, shall we?
words to slap in front of these guys, aren't they?
You know you
At some
want
point,
it,
surely.
and I know that you
Otherwise,
want
the
it out
titles are going to be as long as the
yourself.
body text. Let's talk extras, yeah. I want them all. I want all of the extras. Like, do you have sort of tinted windows?
Great! This baby's loaded with extras.
Massage chairs?
Did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
Awesome. I want them. I think I actually have to
I
say
think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
I can't have any extras, is the
Okay,
fundamental.
But don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something.
If I try and have any extras, it goes over my credit limit.
Did I tell you about the anti-lock anchor?
No, I don't want. I can live without an anti-lock armor. Anti-lock anchor. Or an anti-lock armor. Either. It's fine.
But wait, there's more.
Damn straight, there's always more.
Did I tell you about the rack and pinion rudder?
You did, but I think I can live without that.
Without that particular piece of junk.
Well, I guess it'll float without it.
And that's all I really need.
But wait, there's more.
Must there
Did
be?
I tell you about the velour sail covers?
Oh, I know a captain in the future that would love velour, but I'm fine without them.
Hey, travel light. I can understand that, sure. Of course, mutiny is an ugly word. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the tachometer?
Is that one? Does that one tell you whenever it's Taco Tuesday? You know how you're sailing from port to port? There may be a slightly differing time frame. You know, you go from different time zones. So the tachometer always tells you when it's Taco Tuesday, no matter what time zone you're in. But unfortunately, I can't bring that in.
Know you're such a cheapskate?
No, I don't have a wife at the moment.
There's more. Did I
He
tell
said
you about the
ominously.
made with wood from Burgundy wine casks?
No, I mean it sounds nice. I'd like that, but
Yeah, I guess
I
that
best not.
is kind of decadent, isn't it?
Yeah, of all the ones you've said, that is definitely the most
Did I
decadent.
tell you about the simulated wood siding?
I think if it's just natural wood would suffice for me.
Okay, but I'm telling you, barnacles hate simulated wood.
But where would we be on a pirate ship without barnacles? It would be strange for all of us, I'm sure. Enough about extras. I think we've gone in the loop, so I think I've denied all extras. Which means...
I'd like to make you an offer.
yes, I would.
Great.
And my offer is 5,000. I suppose...
I'd like to pay 2,000 pieces.
yeah, we'll lowball him and sort of
Guess
work
we can
up to it.
start out at the bottom. I got all day.
Mm,
I'm going to be
okay.
getting a whole new shipment next week, so you got me over a barrel.
Oh, excellent.
I've
So
got to
2,000.
Sell this baby, even if it means losing my shirt.
Okay, apparently he doesn't. What do you think it's worth?
You could sell this puppy
Oof.
away today for just 7,300 pieces of eight.
I
How
can't
does
do
sound
that.
to you?
I can do 5,000.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great.
Let's see what
How
his...
much?
is 2,000 gone? No, 2,000 not gone. 5,000. That's my final answer.
But that's
I can't do it. You can still special summon zombie monsters. Yeah, I figured as much.
But not much. I know you can try harder than that.
No.
Just tell me, what would it take to get you to sail this ship away today?
You taking the 5,000. Damn it.
Let's talk extras.
Maybe I do need to take more extras off.
Did I tell you about the porthole
I was going to say, we do seem to have gone for porthole defoggers.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the anti-lock
Yes, you did, and I've
anchor?
told you to take all of those off,
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
which is interesting.
Sure, throw safety to the wind. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the rack and pinion rudder?
Enough about extras already.
Let's check how much he thinks it's worth again. And then maybe I do need to get more money,
Well, what do you think it's worth?
which is interesting.
You could sail this
Ah.
puppy away today for just 5,800 pieces of
Okay,
How
we,
does that
we have
sound?
gone lower, which is weird. Maybe it's because I needed to find out the money, then do the extras, so I'll have to go around again maybe. Will 5,000 cover it? I mean, it's only a difference of 800. Come on, Stan.
5,000 pieces of 8.
You're happy with that, aren't you? Surely. Come on, mate. Go on. Take it.
Okay,
There you go. Got him.
okay.
Excellent.
It's killing me, but okay.
As I say, maybe there was an order of operations I needed to do there, but basically, to get him down, you have to take off all the extras.
Take it out of here.
But for some reason, that didn't seem to work the first time. I don't know. Unless I maybe said I wanted the extras, but I'm fairly certain I said no to them all. Yes, I do. There you go. You can go verify that while I drive off with my brand new ship. Quick, quick! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out, Kyber.
But I'll talk him into it. You meet me at the dock with your crew.
Well, I think I've got the crew. Do you want to be a member of the crew, Stan? I don't think we get to stand too much more, Stan. He's an acquired taste.
Bonding here, and I don't just say that to everybody. It's been great doing business with you. Really.
Bouncy, bouncy Stan.
See you at the dock.
What does Stan look like in the past? Pretty much the same, in fairness. They've been quite dedicated to Stan. All three of them. So, theoretically, yeah. I do technically walk to the sea monkey. Can I use the sea monkey at this point or not yet?
It may not look like much, but it's mine.
Damn straight.
I am Murray, the all-powerful
That's the right
demonic skull.
Very strange. I must admit, I can't. It will equate to an echo, but it's one of those ones where I'll have to just embrace the echo.
Believe it?
Because not being able to hear that is
Off on a
very
long
strange.
vacation Spending some poor sucker's money. Arrivederci, baby.
Well, that's just
Stan.
Stan. There's no need to book. Excuse me. A torpedo fish. If memory serves, that's the one that can just attack your opponent's life points directly or something. Although I must admit, I'm thinking of the penguin version. Torpedo fish might be slightly different. Right. Oh, I suppose it did say at the dock, didn't it, I think? So, we... Yeah. I think we're good. I think if we just go to the dock, our crew should be available. Inching close to level 32. Ooh. Isn't there a band? I can't remember the name of the band, but there's a band that's like level 42, maybe, something like that. If you manage to get in there, you'll be level 42, if that's the band name, which it might not be.
But I said, no way. I know a guy who's in love with this ship, and it would break his heart to lose it.
Look, you've already sold it, Stan. There's no need to do any more
Of course
cheeky
I am.
stuff. Oh, Stan, bit close, buddy.
Look at her.
Especially with those flailing arms.
Aerodynamic. A buoyant barnacle-covered beauty. I think we're having a real moment here.
We are, but your hand is a little close to my buttocks.
I can't give
You can't.
her
It's
up.
mine now.
You can have your money back. How could I say
1,000. If
something
Umi is on the field,
so dear?
it's unaffected by spell cards. Oh, okay, that's definitely not the one I'm thinking of then.
Again, a A deal's a deal, right?
Hey, that's my front mast.
Good luck, Alan. I'm out of here.
I suppose we can live without a front mast.
Whoops,
Oh,
I
well.
almost forgot to give you this free seafaring literature.
Should in theory include him. Yeah, that's true.
To you. Just remember where you got it. Stands!
I prefer to forget, Stan.
Maybe I should have gotten that extended warranty after all.
We couldn't afford the ship, Guybrush. Hey, you did actually report to the ship.
Your Aunt Tilly makes lousy carrot cake.
Oh, come on. Don't be bitter. I'm here to help, not just for the money.
Money?
Yeah, we are getting paid for this, right?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Any opportunity.
You never did know when to use that one. So what's that?
I just wanted to say it again there. You never knew how to use that one.
How are we going to get our ship in here with that pile of scrap in the way?
Carla, that's our ship. He's immune to rag. Oh yeah, I suppose he's immune to magic cards there.
What's going on here?
Where's our ship?
It's out there.
Where's our crew?
You're standing here.
This isn't going to be as easy as I thought.
Oh, I think it's going to be very easy. They'll come around, I'm sure. Oh, book. Part 2, The Journey. Ooh. We're going... That's an ominous crowd. Captain Freepwood. Oh yeah, there's an ominous crowd there as well.
Underway. Undaunted by their lack of navigational equipment or expertise, the crew begins to plan their voyage.
We managed to fix the mast. That's something.
First of all,
I suppose you just got to pull it up and slap a board on it. It's mostly Sea of Thieves references for anybody not aware.
Skill, endurance, and most of all, teamwork. First, I thought we'd assign some duties.
What is it we were suckered into doing again?
I made a list.
The rapper or the mystery solver.
Right.
I don't see what the big deal is with rescuing the governor.
Could just be a big dog.
Take care of herself.
Although that would be Scooby, I suppose, but...
We got this great ship.
Large hairy dogs tend to be called Shaggy.
Well, we
Could be a
got
Wookiee. Make sure you don't lose. Make sure you don't win. Let the Wookiee win. That's the joke I was going for. I just made a absolute arse of it. So.
Been a little stressed out lately. I could use a rest.
Then it's decided. We cruise the Caribbean.
No, we go to Monkey Island. Man, I wanted to go to Monkey Island.
I'm doomed.
Captain's log. Open the drawers. Walk to the drawer. Look at 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 the drawer.
There's an old dusty book inside.
I'll pick up the book.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Is it a captain's log? I think it probably is a captain's log. Anyway, feather pen. Look at the feather pen.
It looks like a ballpoint feather pen.
Yes. Perfectly logical. Pick up the feather pen. You never know when you're going to need a feather pen. Look at the bed. Can I use the bed?
It's made.
Can I jump on the bed?
Dealer prep. There'll be time for that later.
No, okay, fine. Open the cabinet.
It seems to be locked up tight.
Dang it. Do we have anything that could unlock a cabinet? Not that I'm aware of. I suppose we could try picking it with a ballpoint pen.
I have nothing important to write.
No, fair enough. Open that chest. Oh, wow. That was a bit heartbreaking, wasn't it? I mean, I kind of fully
It looks like an empty
understand Guybrush and the way that happened, but still, that was genuinely heartbreaking.
It's called How to Arm Yourself in Sea Battle.
Oh, okay. Can we find out more information about that?
It's called How to Arm Yourself in Sea Battle. It's called How to Get Ahead in Navigating.
Yes, I vaguely remember that. It's quite amusing. Leg up in treasure hunting, okay. Wasn't expecting a little theme music there. Unexpected music in this place. It's nice. It's very nice. Pulling on the blue eyes packs. But don't pull them. Just you shouldn't be pulling on them. You should be opening them. I can't. Oh, it's slightly stretchy. Oh, got 2 ultra rares. Nice.
It says,
very, very nice.
Captain's log, March 10th. First mate Toothrot and I have been searching for Monkey Island for over a month with no success.
Who was the captain
The
here
directions
then?
we purchased on Melee proved to be a recipe, not a map as we had believed. Captain's log, March 12th. I wish Toothrot would take a bath.
I think everybody would wish everybody would take a
Captain's
bath.
log, March 17th. I wish Toothrot would stop snoring. Captain's log, March 23rd. Toothrot is really starting to get on my nerves. I figure it's only a matter of time before we come to blows. Captain's log, April 2nd. As a gesture to restore our friendship, Toothrot offered to fix dinner tonight. Captain's log, April 3rd. I don't know how we did it, but we've arrived at Monkey Island. Both Toothrot and I passed out from the soup he fixed last night. When we awoke, Monkey Island was sitting off the bow. Captain's log, April 4th. Toothrot and I filled the rowboat with supplies and are ready to set out to Monkey Island. We are both excited at the prospect of being the first civilized people to learn the secret of Monkey Island. Captain's log, April 5th. We had to turn around and return to the ship. Toothrot forgot to go to the bathroom before we left. We'll set out again tomorrow.
And then that was the end of the captain's log. Oh my. Well, let's have a look outside. There, my damn lazy, mutinous crew. Bastards. Look at the cannon. I'll blow you all out of this cannon.
Special about it.
Use the cannon. Use the cannon with the crew.
That doesn't seem to work.
Shame. So I was going to say, there must be another door here somewhere. Let's have a look around. So there's sort of crew beds, sort of a bit of graffiti. So there's a hatch there and a hatch there. Oh, window. I don't think there's anything special about the window, but we'll have a look at it.
I think I'm going to be seasick.
That's not very good for a pirate. I feel like that's one of the fundamentals when it comes to piracy. You kind of have to have a fairly strong stomach for, you know, get your sea legs and all that jazz. What sort of stuff is in these kegs? I'm assuming either alcohol or explosives. Oh, it's explosives. Excellent. You never know when explosives will come in handy.
They're just old rusty chests.
Well, can I open?
They're all rusted shut.
Oh, dang it. Can I open the kegs? Might not be a hugely sensible idea, but...
Wow, gunpowder!
Sweet! I'm going to blow the shit out of everybody. This will be my ultimate revenge. Look at the chest.
Very fine wine in here.
Awesome.
I'll grab it.
Cool. Now I can get drunk. Use fine wine with Guybrush.
That doesn't seem to work.
With the
They're
kegs.
just old empty kegs.
Okay.
They're just old empty kegs.
Sorry. I thought that was all one line. That doesn't seem to work. They're just old empty kegs. I didn't realise that was the separate line, but still. Let's climb up here and walk to the door, find out more. It's always worthwhile having a sweep round and check out all of our available things. Cool, then I suggest we pick it up, and we've learnt in the past that we can shoot ourselves out of a cannon. Look at the cooking pot.
Looks like your run-of-the-mill ship's cooking pot.
Okie dokie. Open the cupboard. Walk to the cereal. Pick up the cereal. Let's pick up a cereal. There we go. Excellent. I now have Piratos. Now, what's a bit of a shame, and a bit weird, I suppose that could be technically the back of the box, but if we go back in time, you can see there, you've got... actually, no. Well, I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult in the pixel version. But obviously, you know, like you've got this little captain on the front, on the box here, in your inventory, and it looks reasonably similar. Like, it's a smaller size, but it looks reasonably similar. Whereas if we go into the future, it's a very different man on that box compared to the man on this box.
I loved this stuff when I was a kid.
I tell you one thing.
Chewed up the roof of your mouth.
And, no, he didn't say it, but we'll open it up because I think there's a toy inside. Or I just eat it. Nope. Yeah, nice. Look, I pulled a booster pack myself.
This is no prize.
Oh.
It's a small key with a finely engraved monkey on it.
Well, it's better than nothing.
It's a small key with a
Oh,
finely
okay,
engraved
just the
monkey
same
on it.
bit. It's fine.
It's the top of a cereal box, used as a bookmark.
Okay. Don't think I can do anything with that. Now, I'm possibly going to make us... Yeah, I was going to say I'm
Captain's log.
going
March
to
10th.
make a mistake there, but let's... Is there a skip dialogue button? Dialogue selection? No. I mean, technically, I suppose I could subtitle speed it up, but... Skip cutscene, I don't think it's going to work. No, I think we may actually just have to listen to it again. But there's one thing that I feel like I'm missing. Oh no! Oh, there you go. I was able to skip it. Oh, that is not in the game. That's a moth on my screen. Okay, that's good. Could you start off now, please? Thank you. Genuinely, like, there was a little thing that crawled up the screen like that, and because it was crawling along this little wood panel, I genuinely thought it was part of the game. And it was only when it got up to like on top of the pot, and I realised, nah, that seems a bit big. Could be a comically sized thing, but that sheer size of that seems weird. But it wasn't. It was a real bug in the real world. Anyway, I suppose we should talk to the crew, perhaps, because there's one thing I feel like I'm missing. But there you go.
I'm gonna give you mutineers 5 seconds to
5,
senses.
4,
Then
3,
start kicking some butt.
2, 1.
Excuse me.
3/4.
Does the word keelhole mean anything to you?
That's one of those beautiful gags.
I see your point. Thanks.
Punctuated even more by his refusal to say it. I do like it when you're given an opportunity to do something and the game goes, no, it is so insane that under no circumstances are you allowed to say it.
There's no place back here to put the gunpowder.
Oh, maybe I need to open.
It doesn't seem to open.
Oh, okay. Oh, I suppose walk to the cannon nozzle.
Deja vu.
Shitty Mayakashi.
Deja vu.
Oh, look at.
Anything special about it?
Okay, so maybe I just want to fire the cannon. Hey, but I don't have a fuse. That's a shame. I don't know what I can use for fuse. Maybe there's something later I can use for fuse, but maybe I can just use cannon. No, I can't use cannon. Ah, we can go upstairs though. I say upstairs, to the crow's nest. Ah, look at the Jolly Roger.
Fine looking flag.
I think it probably needs to be coming with me. There you go. Excellent. And now back down. Let's have another chat with the crew.
I hear the weather's pretty nice over by Monkey Island.
Yeah, you could really get a spectacular tan if we go to Monkey Island. Do you know what you could definitely get at Monkey Island? Bananas. In pyjamas.
Is there anything I can do to get you guys to help me?
Excuse me, Guybrush. You're blocking the sun.
How dare you? I'll
I
get
think
back to
I'll be
doing
getting
the
back
ship.
to tending the ship.
Okay. As I say, there's definitely sort of... There'll be definitely one thing.
It's the top of a cereal
Yeah,
box.
used as a bookmark. Okay. The fine wine. Jolly Roger. We've already opened the cereal. Yeah. Open the brochure?
Arm yourself in sea battle.
No, okay. What are our sort of other options here? Because I feel like I should be able to utilise this book situation, but I can't seem to open the books. That's the minutes. I don't think the minutes are important.
A lot of spelling errors.
Yeah, okay. Huh. Because I vaguely recall... Yeah, that's all just the one drawer, isn't it? And then the captain's bed, and then the cabinet. Is there any way of... Oh, he didn't actually do anything there. But we did get a little key, so use the little key In the cabinet. Excellent. And now open the chair. Open. There we go. Required him moving it.
No doubt with golden jewels.
Unfortunately, not so
Hey,
much.
look, a piece of paper.
Ah, it's not quite as heavy as you
Some
thought it was.
cinnamon sticks.
Ooh, cinnamon. Do like a little bit of cinnamon. Look at the piece of paper. Look at the...
Directions to Monkey Island. Preheat pot to 450 degrees. Add the following ingredients. 1 cinnamon stick, 4 leaves of mint, 1 human skull, pressed,
No, I don't think...
1 squirt squid ink,
Okay.
2 pints monkey blood,
Interesting.
1 live chicken, 3 ounces brimstone,
Confusing.
1 or more of the following. Pyridoxine hydrochloride, zinc oxide, yellow 8, mine mononitrate, and BHA. Let bubble over a low flame until thickened. Serves crew of 4.
That's more... That's not really directions, is it? But I suppose we did get that in the book. It's very interesting. Okay. So 1 cinnamon stick. Well, we've got cinnamon sticks. 4 leaves of mint. I think I do remember what that is. 1 human skull pressed. Again, I think I remember what that is. 1 squirt of squid ink. That, I'm not sure. 2 pints of monkey blood. I'm not 100% certain. 1 live chicken, fairly certain. 3 ounces of brimstone, fairly certain. I may have to look at that document again, but let's just... Pick up the ink. Well, I think we've just found our squid ink. Wait, why do you have a problem with...
There we go.
Okay. Fine.
I don't see anything special about it.
Fine.
What a fine-looking flag.
Fine-looking flag.
Shivers me timbers just looking at it.
Could you...
I'm no enologist, but judging from the deep red color, this is a very fine wine.
Okay. But it is a deep red colour. That's something noteworthy. I think we need to go and get more gunpowder, though. Which, let's be honest, is always the first port of call at all times. If ever you have a situation where you think, I need to do something. Well, I think I need to get more gunpowder in this situation. Okay, so I believe gunpowder is brimstone. Basically, I'll go through the recipe. Let's have a look. So, let's have a look in here. Look at the piece of paper. Okay.
Monkey Island.
So, 1 cinnamon stick. That's easy enough. Use cinnamon stick with the cooking pot.
I love cinnamon.
I must admit, I don't know if that's...
Nice and hot.
Yeah, it's classified as nice and hot. I don't know if I need to do anything extra there, but 1 cinnamon stick.
Directions to Monkey Island.
4 leaves of mint. Well, we don't have any mint leaves, but we do have breath mints. It's close enough.
Good thing I've got a million of these.
That's the one. And then... Let's have a look.
Directions to
1 human skull pressed. Well, there's a human skull on that flag, and that's flat, so stick that in there. Excellent.
Directions to
Squirt of ink. Well, we've got our little pot of ink here.
Just a drop.
Oh, I think it needed a squirt.
Monkey Island.
Monkey blood. It's our wine.
That should be enough.
Directions to
1 live chicken. Well, we don't have a live chicken, but we do have a chicken. Probably going to have to do.
About time I got rid of this worthless artifact.
Directions
And then 3 ounces of brimstone, which, as I say, I think we have 3 ounces of brimstone as gunpowder. And now...
It's full of crap. I hope I don't have to eat this.
Okay. I feel like I've done it. Oh, we needed some kind of yellow 8. Which... might be the cereal?
I loved this stuff when I was a kid. I liked the way it chewed up the roof of your mouth.
Well, it'll probably tell me off if I am wrong, so put the cereal in.
This is gonna be good.
Hey!
Yikes! Oh, I think I'm getting dizzy.
Overcome by the fumes and stench, Guybrush quickly loses consciousness.
I think I've done it right. There we go, excellent. I was slightly concerned for a moment there that I fucked it up. You basically put almost everything you've got in the pot and hope for the best. Okay, Guybrush, we need to get up now. Okay, it's fine. Urgh.
I feel awful.
Yeah, but you'll feel much better when we end up at Monkey Island. And I do believe we've ended up at Monkey Island. Oh, hey, look at that. Monkey Island off the coast.
Holy monkey bladders! It's Monkey Island!
If you did have holy monkey bladders, there'd be monkey piss everywhere. And nobody wants monkey piss everywhere. Let's have another chat to the crew. We made it to Monkey Island, guys. Are you not happy?
Hey, look!
A three-headed monkey? No, that's too early.
We've made it to Monkey Island!
Let us know when you found the governor.
But you're the
We've got an
crew.
extra chair she can use.
Damn it, guys. Okay, look at the cannon. So somehow, in order to get over to Monkey Island, I have to use this cannon. Now, I have sort of installed a fair amount of the cannon, but I can't remember the rest of the cannon situation. Maybe I can use the deeds. Okay, no, I just can't use the deeds. Walk to cannon nozzle. Just use the cannon nozzle?
It's much too dangerous to climb out there for no reason.
Okay, fair enough. Walk to Monkey
It's too
Island.
far to walk to, and besides, I can't swim.
Well, you could try.
It's much too dangerous to climb out there for no reason.
Okay. This bit might prove troublesome, perhaps. Look at the cannon, sir.
I don't see anything special about it.
No, but you could just work with me. Guybrush, you could work with me. What? I think we keep our t-shirts for all times. Oh, right, okay, maybe. Arm yourself in sea battle, okay. So maybe if I use... No, okay, fine. Could you give me more information regarding that? I want to use...
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Maybe I need to just use the
I'm
pot.
willing to put this on if I really have to.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, you really have to. So could you please just put the fucking thing on? Diddlers. We've got ourselves some diddlers. 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 I feel like the crew are not going to help at all
I don't
here.
think they're going to be much help.
No, I didn't think they were going to be much help here. Are you sure there's nothing else to do with the cannon?
I don't see anything special about it.
No, you really don't see anything special about it, do you?
Wow, this was well worth $59.95 plus tax.
Let's have a look in the past and get the verbs. I could get the verbs up in the future as well, but it's easier. Talk to Monkey Island, yes. Damn it. I don't think talking to Monkey Island helped at all. No. Pull Monkey Island. I can't move it. Damn it. Push Monkey Island. Damn it. Use Monkey Island. Gosh darn it. How does one make it so that he decides he's going to use a cannon? Maybe I need to go get more gunpowder. Maybe they've taken gunpowder out cannon, and so I need to replenish. Need to replenish my gunpowder. I didn't realise, but I do now realise I need to replenish my gunpowder. Open the kegs. Open. Oh, there's a. Is that a rope?
I'll take some more.
Ah, there's a bit of rope there. Look at the bit of rope.
It's a giant piece of rope.
Pick up the rope. Yes. Okie dokie. I wonder, do I need to sort of douse it in gunpowder? I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a thing. I do need some way of lighting the bugger though. I can't. It's one of those ones where there's not that many things here, which does beg the question. You know. Let's use gunpowder in cannon. Because technically you should put some... Okay, that's fine. But theoretically you should actually sort of... Hey, there we go. We now got a fuse. Again with the... Not sure how to light the bugger. wonder if I can use the gunpowder with the fuse.
That doesn't seem to work.
No, okay, that's fine. I mean, technically you could use wine as a sort of accelerant, but
that doesn't seem to work.
I'm thinking maybe the rope alone is enough. I just need to be able to... Oh, fuck yeah, the staple remover. That turns up as a little extra in Return to Monkey Island. For, if you were wondering, I have played the Return to Monkey Island, and it was quite good. It's very enjoyable. Just one of those slightly disappointing. Remover. I hardly know what I see. Look at the cannon nozzle.
Anything special about it? It's much too dangerous to climb out there for no reason. I'm only going to put this on if I really have to.
What else? I mean, arguably, as I say, I do need to figure out a way of lighting the bugger.
I don't think they're going to be much help.
No. So, let's try and think of esoteric and weird ways you could light a fuse. That's going to be the secret. The secret of Monkey Island. Huh. Burrito in the oven. Oddly enough, there's an element of like... You've now said oven. That is one of the only open flames in the entire ship. So maybe, just a maybe, I can in fact use...
That doesn't seem
I was going to say, I don't think you can use the... Okay, there we go. We now have fire in our inventory. I don't know if it works the same as previous ones, but we do now have fire. Oh yeah, right, hang on. Use fire with fuse. And now... Oh, no, okay. Oh no, there we go, he's done it automatically. Good, okay, excellent. Boom! But I do wonder. Suddenly makes me wonder. Because Sea of Thieves, you shoot yourself out of cannons. And Sea of Thieves is obviously, you know, it's unapologetically sort of referencing all pirate media. So I wonder if it was this. I'd never really put the two together immediately, previously. But nonetheless, I wonder if this is sort of where they considered the idea, oh yeah, do you know what, we could throw on some, you know, one of the key things we want is to be able to throw yourself out of a cannon. You don't need a helmet in Sea of Thieves, though. You just do it and land.
I'm Herman Toothrot.
Yes, you are. My arse is on fire.
Bother to say hello.
Well, you could try and put my arse out.
Years to talk to somebody civilized. I don't mind.
Give my arse a little slap, Herman. Give my arse a little slap. Go on. You know you want to.
You might want to think about putting out that fire.
I might need some assistance. My head's in the sand. I think my arse is getting hurt, my friend. Okay, that's fine. Could I maybe get... Oh no, it's just gone out. Fair enough. It just ran out. But yes, well done. I don't know. I get the impression maybe that was literally you've just indicated that you put a burrito in the oven. But well done. You reminded me that I had a fire in the ship and therefore you got me the solution. So your burrito just saved us a lot of time, which is quite something. Oh look, there's a fucking rowboat after all. I suppose in fairness that's the original Sea Monkey rowboat. Because we've just met Mr. Toothrot, who was mentioned in the, what's it? Cannibals? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Or rather, it doesn't seem like a good thing. Pick up the banana. And can we pick up the piece of paper? No, it's fine. Walk to the rowboat, have a look.
That's strange. It says Sea Monkey.
Well, it's not strange. You read the book. So, remember Guybrush? We literally just read the book a moment ago.
They look like they're almost ready to fall off the tree.
Ah, let's pick up.
That from here.
Dang it. Can you... I can't remember what push was. Open the tree? I could try and open the tree. I can never remember what push and pull are.
I can't move it.
I
can't pick that up.
No, I mean you could pick it up if you tried. Because I know it's obviously slightly different because you've got the option of P has been sort of taken up with pick up. But the rest of them, they're there somewhere. I just can't remember where, which is unfortunate. Let's have a look at what Monkey Island looked like in the past. Many, many pixels. Many green pixels. With a little tiny... Oh, there's a crack. I suppose we can investigate the crack. Ah, look at the oars. Oh no, don't walk to the oars. It's a pair of oars. There's a sturdy stump. And a tree. And in fairness, we do have... Oh no, we don't have a rope anymore. I suppose technically we did use the fuse as a rope, but I could have sworn we had kept that rope with us. Apparently not so much. That's fine. We'll figure that out eventually. We at least now know there is a crack here. There's a crack. That's another thing they improved upon in the later games, I think. Because I basically just have to remember that that's a crack and is available to look at. Whereas I think in later games they sort of highlighted that a little bit more, which I think is a better method of doing things. Because here I'm just sort of having to kind of scan the area and hope I happen to pick up on some clue that this is where I'm supposed to be going, or this is an available thing to go to, which I think it's better if once... I don't necessarily mind the idea of finding the things in the first place, but then mark them on the map once you've found them. And that's what I think the later games did better, because you did have that thing where it's like, okay, I need to find it, I found it, now it's there permanently.
P.S. We saw you taking that woman with the scarf down there.
Elaine! I will rescue... Oh, Herman, hello. Now my arse is no longer on fire, I could probably have a conversation.
Did you come in that?
I did, I come everywhere.
Braver than you look. Actually, it looks a lot like a ship I used to own.
It's exactly the ship you used to own, sir. Well, it's exactly the ship you used to co-own with someone else.
What do you mean, braver than I look?
Don't be a jerk.
Look, you asked me if I come in the ship. I have to be a jerk if I'm coming in my ship. By now you couldn't have possibly expected anything better than that. So, you know, you get what you pay for here at Channel 56. Which is going to be terribly unfortunate for the people who have actually paid, because you're getting far less than you were paying for. It really is. Pick up that rock.
I'll check out this note while I'm at it.
You can do, but...
To the Monkey Island cannibals.
Passive-aggressive notes.
Shipping in front of the sacred Monkey Idol, which doubles as my home and secret base of operations. But could you please refrain from leaving messy sacrifices on my porch?
Like cats.
Also, please do not enter the Monkey Head. G.P. LeChuck.
I think he becomes GZP in the next one, doesn't he? Look at the footholds. I can probably use the footholds as well. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say that with any real certainty.
I don't see anything special about it.
Hey! Excellent. Pick up the note, find out what that's all about.
Cannibals. Please stop moving this. It is delicately balanced. Herman Toothrot.
There's a piece of art, maybe? Yeah, primitive art.
It's either an incisive representation of the futility of man, or it's a log and a couple of rocks.
I think it's a log and a couple of rocks.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
I can't pick that up.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't seem to work.
No, that's fine. Oh. Oh, that's the hint button. Sorry, that's the hint button. Hadn't planned on using the hint button there, but still, I just can't remember the push and the pull, which is frustrating. But yeah, we've moved it a little bit, but I think there is... there's some stairs. Use the footholds. I thought you could just use it and launch the rock, but I think you do have to do something a little bit more special. Which is... God damn it. I should look up what push and pull are, because the push and pull do play a fairly heavy factor in this. Woo! Whoop! Oh, thank Christ. I thought I was going to hit the ship.
I never get tired of this view, even if I have been looking at it for 20 years now. Even if it is the only view on the island.
Yes, it is a nice view.
It is. There's no denying it.
some kind
It's
of
a
a
lovely
castaway?
view. Even back in the original, it is a lovely view.
Listen to this guy. Am I some kind of castaway?
I don't like the way you're looking at me. Don't you go breaking the fourth wall, son.
I thought this island was uninhabited.
We don't like that round here.
Well, you thought
Don't
wrong.
like people breaking the fourth wall round here.
My name's Toothrot. Herman
We put that fourth wall up for a
I
reason.
live here.
And you keep breaking it.
Not right here.
It's gonna run out of fucking grout and bricks. I know I can reuse them, but some of them you snap them in half. And I got to glue them back together.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I believe I want to use a heap of rocks.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Pick up. There you go.
I'll just put it here.
And replace. That's the one. That's what we wanted. And now walk to path down. Excellent. And now, oh, hello. I suppose let's pick up another note. You never know when another note will come in handy.
Mr. Toothrot, please remove this dangerous object. Lemonhead knocked a rock onto it from the cliff above and nearly injured someone who was putting up a swing on the banana tree on the south beach.
Okay, so I think that's our goal.
The cannibals.
We wish to knock down that tree. So I need to, I believe it was at least like 2 steps this way. So let's go back up here and have a go. That sounds oddly specific. Which bit? Push. Push rock. Let's see. Will I have gotten the directions correct? Nope. Maybe 2 over again? Have I go with 2 over? I have been pushing, I think, which seems to be this way. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Clearly, I was not pushing, I was pulling. I was just confused as to the pushing versus the pulling situation. That looks quite severe, but then it's difficult to know precisely whether it's going to do that or not. Anyway, pick up a rock. Pick up a rock, sir, as opposed to pick up a penguin. Push that rock. Let's see where this next stone ends up going. Ideally into a tree.
Wow! Looked like it hit the big banana tree on the
Yeah.
beach.
I mean, it definitely didn't look like it hit the big banana tree on the beach, but still. On this occasion, we're fairly certain it hit the big banana tree. Is there a path there? I don't think there is a path there. I think it's literally just straight back down again. Arguably, it's probably straight back to the banana tree, because you know. Oh, where are the? Oh, there's the footholds.
Boy, it sure is hot here.
And there's not a lot we can do about the heat, Guybrush, unfortunately. It is a tropical island in the Caribbean, which, let's be honest, that's gonna be hot. That's why it's almost surprising that in the later games you started wearing a coat, because I imagine you were even hotter in your lovely coat. It is a lovely coat, though, and there's no denying it's a lovely coat. It's just unfortunate that obviously it's difficult with the whole, you know. Oh no, we don't want to go to the crack yet. We want to go to the beach. Come on, Guybrush. We'll pick up our bananas and then we'll call it quits for Monkey Island. I want to pick up a banana. I want to pick up a banana. There we go, I've picked up 2 bananas. I don't think there's much point in doing it again, but you never know. I mean, in fairness, it's set there now, so maybe I can just launch the brick again. Anyway, we've managed to get up to 59%, which is not too bad. I was sort of loosely expecting about 6 hours worth of gameplay, I think. 6, 7. Which is looking like it's probably going to go about that distance. Arguably, mostly because I know... Auto7 quit as well, plays the might as well. But it's because I know most of the game. You know, I've played it several times. It's not necessarily... I mean, in fairness, I think it is one of the earliest PC games I ever owned. Because I think I had Monkey Island and the second one, which I think is LeChuck's Revenge. Secret of Monkey Island and LeChuck's Revenge. I think I had them both on like a double disc pack or something. I might, you know, it's one of those weird and wonderful things that somewhere I might still have them. I cannot guarantee this, but somewhere it is distinctly plausible that I've still got those discs, but I cannot say that with any certainty. And it feels... don't know where they'd be, is one of the crucial things. Although I have had a slight theory, but I don't know. Anyway, not hugely important, but it is one of the earliest games I ever owned on a PC, and I loved them, and that's why I still play them. Anyway, we shall grab some music. Grass and Snow are both banned in the TCG. I'm not that surprised, because I think, you know, I think you should be playing the game for the sake of playing the game. I don't think you should be on, you know, weed or cocaine. I don't think that's necessary. I think that's a bad thing for you. Oh, could have a bit of that. Could have a bit of that. Could have a bit of that. Hey. Do do a diddle dee dum a do do dee a do diddle diddle dee. That's not a bad game. Oh, that slightly appeals. Let's have a look. Since I've been playing that one reasonably frequently, let's see. I suppose I don't know if we can find the one. Oh no, if we scroll down a bit more, scroll down. The original soundtrack, yeah, that'll do nicely. And that one I think is one of the greatest theme songs ever. So I will probably get copyright struck, I'm sure. I don't know, but we'll play this one and have a break, about 5 minutes, possibly 5 to 6 minutes, depending on if I play one tune or two tunes. But anyway, that's basically it. So see you after the break.